Welcome back to Bombtastic Gaming. I'm Jake. Thank you all for tuning in and all the support. But you know the drill. Please hit the like, the subscribe, as well as click that bell so you can get notifications when new videos like this drop. Okay, so for this one, we are opening up, we're going back a couple sets to open up a Brothers War set booster box here. So let's get to cracking and see what we can get. Alrighty. So let's take all of these out and we'll set all this off to the side, and I believe that's about right, but whatever. We'll open them up and see what we can get. We wanted to change it up a little bit. The Lord of the Rings is going, you know, that's how it's going. But, so we were excited about that set, but we're really looking forward to the Commander Masters that's fixing to drop here next month. So we didn't buy too much of the Lord of the Rings. I think we have one more set booster box. We've gotten a couple like packs here and there, like of the collectors. So we've opened a few of those. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. But so we just wanted to open up something that hasn't been opened up in a while. We did do a whole collector case of the Brothers War. And we are planning on doing the same for the Commander Masters. We are going to get a try to get a hold of the whole collector's case, open it up on the channel, give some away, as well as probably going to get a full case of the collector, or the regular one. Okay, so there's a list pull. And offer those up to patrons as well. So if you haven't become a patron and you would like to, the link will be in the description box below. You can go check that out. We have a tier that we're offering up. It's for the first 10 people or whoever wants to sign up for it. That's $5 a month. And it will, as long as you stay a member of that tier, no matter if we add new ones, create, change, that tier, it's called the Founders, you will be able to get access to everything that every tier has to offer without a price increase. Then there's like the other tiers where it's an incremental increase, and it each offers some kind of like bonus for each tier. But at the Founders tier, you will get that regardless, no matter what. So even if we came up with, like, you know, if the channel becomes so big and we came up with something like, say, even $100 tier, that $5 tier will get that as long as you remain it. It's just like an incentive for the first like 10 people to sign up to become members, so that they will get it. All right, there's Myrell. That's a good hit right there in foil. So head on over there to check it out. We would greatly appreciate the support. And we've already put a couple sets on Patreon to offer to members. So once there becomes so many members, people can buy into the sets, and we'll open the packs on the channel. Everybody will see what everyone got, and then we'll mail those out to people. So it's definitely worth a check. That's what we're trying to do here, is build up that patron community. Right now, we only have it for anything for Magic and Pokemon related. There is no other tiers, even though we've opened up like other TCGs and shown some board games on the channel. There is nothing for those as of yet. We haven't decided if we're going to do anything like that. But just giving you a little rundown of kind of what we're offering right now. I think it's and there's also just a general support that it's, I believe, I haven't looked in a while. I think it's like $2 a month. Just, you don't really get anything other than just, you know, supporting us, which is greatly appreciated. And it allows us to buy more, you know, packs and boosters and stuff. So just to create a more diverse content. And what we're trying to hope to do with that Patreon is that once we get members, we can start going. We do have a couple people that we know that we can buy from that are pretty reliable. And we want to get a bunch of older sets that most people would not be able to get a hold of or like afford to get a hold of on their own. I know somebody that sells revised, and you know, obviously like a full booster box is about $8,000. But you know, if we get patrons all together and get a bunch of them, we can all throw in, and you know, it would be like $200 a pack, and so it gives people a chance to open up a single pack without like truly breaking the bank. And plus, I think most people, including myself, if I spent $8,000 on a booster box, I don't know if I would ever open it. It would probably just be a collector's item that sits on the shelf that at some point in time I could turn around and resell it for a profit. But so that's our goal there. Enough of that spiel. And we'll just, you know, we'll see what we get here. All right. Bitter Reunion. There's the token. Now that we're kind of going back, this set has been out for a little while. What did everyone think of this set? I would like to know your opinions in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed it. With Magic now releasing some of the like Universes Beyond, what does everyone think about that? Like that they're actually creating sets now. Like, because this was like where they released the Transformers in this set, even though like, so I was disappointed that they didn't release like a whole set, or at least release more Transformers. Like I felt like it was a small amount, so I would have liked to see a lot more of them. But like, and then with the Lord of the Rings set, what does everyone think about that set being its own, you know, complete set now? And then I think it's in September, maybe. Could be October. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Doctor Who is also releasing this year in, like I said, in September or October timeframe. And so very interested to see how that goes. I can't say that I honestly can say that I've never watched any Doctor Who whatsoever, so I could tell you very little about it. And that's all I'm kind of really so curious about how that set turns out. But yes, definitely Magic has reached out into all these other sets. Like I know they had the Walking Dead Secret Lair. I think and then the Warhammer 40K Commander decks. Like, so it's cool to see kind of like a you know, like the branching out, but you know, I don't know how I feel about all that, because like me, like if I created a, you know, like I know a lot of people are gonna mix and meld the cards together from different sets to make like the best decks, but sometimes I also, like me and Sheena both kind of like to keep things a little more thematically correct. So like our 40K Commander decks that we bought, we opened them and we haven't touched them. Even though like there are good cards in them that you could mix in a lot of decks, we haven't really touched them at all, because we kind of wanted to leave it that thematically correct because of the artwork. It makes it look cool. So, you know, I don't know how often Wizards is planning on like reaching back to these sets that to you know, if they're going to create more of it, or like is that it? Because it'd be cool if they start creating more, because then you could create like a very powerful okay, so there's the Tatiana, the meld creature from this. That's cool. But yeah, so it would just be really neat to be able to like have a whole deck that is like really competitive, and can hold its own, but it is also thematically correct. Because it does look a little weird, like if you're trying to go for like an art style or something like that, especially with like even the borders, because of like the 40K is like very different. All right, so we're kind of breezing through this booster box. Couple decent hits. We definitely got the Tatiana Meld card. That's a good one. So hopefully we can get the bottom piece to that. I believe we do have it in our collection. I just, be nice to get it in this pack so I know that for sure I have it and don't have to go digging for it. We definitely have the Mishra and Urza with the melds, and I know that Sheena and I together are actually working on a deck that we'll see how it turns out, but it's supposed to, we're going to try to have them both in there as like in the meld, and it's going to be a commander deck. I forget who the commander is, but it's going to allow basically for all four of them. It's a partner deck that we're aiming for. So, well, we're getting there. We're almost done with this box. All right, Gix. That's a solid mythic hit right there. It's a great card to have in any black deck. All right, we're getting a lot of these little token counters here. We got Toskia's Amulet, Calamity's Wake, Junkyard Genius, good old Swiftfoot Boots, the Millstone, Liberator. That's a good little card right there for a rare. I wish that they would have reprinted Lightning Greaves with this set. I definitely think Lightning Greaves needs like a good reprint. Now, they could have made it harder to get, like, because I don't remember what the original one is. I think it's uncommon. But, they could have made it like a harder to get rare. It would have just been nice to have like a reprint, because like they overprinted Swiftfoot Boots in here. So like, which is nice because it made it drop, but Lightning Greaves is, obviously better. So it would have been nice if they reprinted it, but made it a little more rare to get, upgraded or whatever. Because, it's like $10, but it's a really good card that I think should be, down. You could have made it a little more rare to get and drop the price to like, it would have maybe made the market price go down to something like $5-6, I think. But I think, if I remember correctly, a lot of the older ones, they're about $10 a piece. So Urza, Power Stone Prodigy, the Scrap Trawler, Teething Wormlet, and then the Whirling Strike foil. All right, we're down to the final three. Can we get another, like the Portal to Phyrexia would be a solid hit here. The Worm Coil Engine, we definitely could use one of those hits. That's a good solid card to get. There's Mishra's Prodigy, Chromatic Lantern. That's always a good card to have. Can never get too many. And the Trenches, that's a mythic. That's a good one. Burnished Heart. And then just another junk card. All right, final two. There is the art card. We got our Giant Growth. Hero of the Dunes for the first uncommon, Thran Vigil. Meticulous Excavation. Springleaf Drum. Rootworm. Mythic hit there. There's Urza. That's the meld one. Foil. That's a good little hit right there. All right. And then for the final pack, what will we get? there is your art card. Our mountain. We'll kind of go through these commons here. Oh, that's your first uncommon, Iron Crawl Crusher. The Dragon Engine, Grueling Anointer, uncommon. Goblin Charbelcher for the a rare. The Stasis Coffin rare, and Dredging Claw foil uncommon. So womp womp, that's it for that pack. And that's it for this Brothers War booster box, set booster box. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more content like this. And just a reminder as well, in the description box, you will see the link for Patreon. So if you feel like becoming a member, come on over. We greatly appreciate that support as well. And also, please spread the word of the channel to anyone you may know that may enjoy this. We greatly appreciate it all. I hope y'all have a blessed one. Take care and catch you next time.